Hi everybody, today we analyze campaign settings in detail. The first field which you can see is intended to enter the name of the campaign. Next you can see the field of country selection. Please notice this setting is only informative and doesn't affect traffic. Then you can add this campaign to any group. This setting is similar in functionality to the tags, and it is used to structure and conveniently serve through your campaigns. The next step, you need to select the source of traffic, in which the advertising campaign will be set up, so that the necessary macros are automatically added when the link is formed. Then you can hide the referrer by choosing a non-standard meta refresh or a stronger double meta refresh redirect method. And in order to hide your landing pages from spyware programs, PeerClick recommends the technology of protection of landings. You can find this information in our documentation. The link is under the video. Now choose the type of costs. You can set it manually according to the model of your work by choosing the currency and setting the value. Or select the auto checkbox and receive this data automatically by setting the corresponding token in the advertising link. Also, it is not a secret that there is loss of traffic, so this indicator can be set in the next field to not differ the statistics in the traffic source and the tracker. Select Purpose, Path. This is a standard method with the possibility of selecting the landing page and offer, which I am going to discuss later in more detail. Also, we can select a flow. These are pre-adjusted paths. After selecting one of the flows, you can convert it to the path by clicking the appropriate button, and add it without worrying that the changes affect the template. The flow is configured in the Flows section. URL. Just enter the required address. Website protection is a functional that helps to pass moderation on traffic sources to such content, which usually doesn't lead through this source. Additional settings. You can add a postback which is sent to the traffic source by opening this section and clicking the checkbox Enable postback. You can check a postback by adding a valid postback with data instead of macros in this field and clicking the Check Postback button. After clicking on the Add button, an additional field for sending postback will open. If postback is already entered in the tracker tab of the traffic source settings, 2 postbacks will be sent to one event. If you add a postback in the campaign settings, you can use it to send postbacks to different places. To use one postback from the campaign settings, check this checkbox Use postback only campaigns. Also, you can choose to send postbacks only for unique events by clicking the checkbox of the same name. This setting is useful if the affiliate network duplicates postbacks to events. Then the tracker will send the postback only once according to this checkbox. Then you can choose the statuses for which you want to send postbacks. Postback sending. This field says the percentage of postbacks that is sent to the source of this campaign. Sub-users. This functionality is available from the Billing Plan Advanced and allows you to open full or partial access to this campaign for your sub-users. Below you can choose a domain that is used in this campaign. PeerClick strongly recommends to add your custom domains. To do this, you need to click on the nearest domain button. You can see the link where you can find information about the parking domain in the description. You can add your personal notes in the bottom field. Go to the right side of the campaign settings, where we add the offer and landing page. In the field of Smart Rotation, we select the conditions by which we open the landing pages, offers, paths when more than one is added. I describe it in more detail. Normal rotation. It's random rotation when the link is reopened by the same user. The random landing page, offer, path will be opened each time. Smart path. When the same IP address opens a link again, a different path will open each time that has not been opened earlier, and so on in a circle. Smart path and lander. A different path will open every time, and all landing pages open in turn alternately that had not been opened before, and so on in a circle. Smart path and lander and offer. It's the same logic, plus offers will take turns. Fixed paths. When you enter more than once, it will open the same path. Fixed paths and lander. The same path in the landing page. Fixed paths and lander and offer. The same way the landing page and offer. You can use the checkbox direct link when you set up a campaign without landing page, but only with an offer. As I said earlier, focus on path settings. When you add several landing pages or offers, you can set the weight that bears on which one will be more often opened when you click on the campaign link firstly. From the same menu, you can turn off, edit, clone and delete an offer landing page. Also, you can create a new one. You create another path by clicking on the path button. You create a path based on the specified rules by clicking on the rule button. The rules will be discussed in the next videos in more detail. In the completion of all settings, you need to click the button Create a campaign. Plus, you can go to the report of this campaign. After creation, your link will appear in the upper left corner with all macros, according to the added traffic source, which you will place in sources of traffic.